All right, good afternoon. Welcome back to Buffalo Wild Wings Arena. Game 2 of the Maha Showcase. Fox comes in 1-0, having beat Little Caesars 3-2 yesterday, facing Victory Honda today. These two teams met in the preseason showcase. Fox victorious. Starting in net, Chase Hanrahan. At D, Jack Langen and Jack Fink. At forward, Kai Molyneux, Easton Ball, Braxton Penny. Face off one by Honda. D behind the net, near corner. Overskates this. Braxton jumps him, forces him to send him back behind the net. Try far side now. Gets past ball. Fink holds this up. Puck chips offsides. Ball loses this run. On to D. Kai takes this away. Enters the zone. Kai walks in, shoots. Scores! Fox jumps ahead early. 1-0 lead. Kai with the steal and the goal. First shot of the game. It's off, run to Andrew. Andrew to Costa out there with Ryan, Ryder, and Jake. Taya goes wide. Gets around the D. Puck in the corner. Taken away by Honda. Chip Ryder takes this away. Backhands it right to Honda. Through the middle. They connect in. Pass Coops in Andrew. Andrew gets back, lifts the stick, takes that up. Through the middle to Ryan. Ryan up ahead. Stick gets in the way of that. Andrew overskates this. Honda chips in deep. Coops with it behind Chase. Rims this hard around for Ryder. Ryder drops this. Skates with it towards the middle of the ice. Around the contact. Gets the red line. Pitches it on net. Goalie drops it into the corner. It's a change. Green deep. Icing's waved off. Day, Thornton, Hearts, Granville. Puck through the middle to Kale. Kale walks in. Pokes this through. Kale takes and get all of this. Puck goes side of the net. Granville slows this down. Momentarily gets shipped around him. Parker backhands this to safety. Hearts turns on this. Can't get to it. Granville on it. Backhands one along. On Kale's stick. Kale goes back to Granville. Granville backhands this in deep. Hearts gives chase in the corner. It's a skate of Honda. Honda off the glass. That's going to be an icing. Ball's lined back out with Langen and Fink. Face off, splits the D out of his own. Langen picks it up with the red line. Takes a look, evades, tips softly to Kai. Kai backhands one through the middle of the Fink. Fink's got Braxton up ahead, rips this in deep. Side of the net, now behind the net. Up the near side corner. Honda through the middle, picked off by Kai. Kai around one. Walks in on his backhand, slides it up top to Langen. Langen sends one through, tip by Penny on net save. Up in the corner with Braxton, moves it up top for Langen. Langen takes the hit, leaves the puck down to Braxton. Kai with it. Kai gets taken down. Paul with it. Paul through the contact, leaves it to Langen. Turned over. Kai picks it up. Throws the brakes on near side. Around the hit, puck in deep on the Fox zone. Martin, let's play it. Up ahead for Langen. Langen skates this in. Drops for Kai. Kai slides one, doesn't connect with Antaya. Antaya's got Ryan in the middle, misses him. Puck picked off by Honda. With numbers now. Ryder off the bench, evens this up. Goes wide on Langen and Coops. Sent behind Chase. Up far corner. Caesar's brother Honda picks this up. Up to the point. Shot goes wide. Chase blockers it into the corner. Ryder sauces one through the middle. Picked off by Honda. Thrown right back in. Coops with it now. Kicks it to himself behind the net. Sets up shot. Our side in front of the Fox bench to Mateo. Through the middle, picked off. Jake gets it right back goal. Slides it to Jack. Langen chips it set softly. Ryder gets chase. No icing. Ryan can't get this. Batted on there by Honeybake. Right back to them. 3-on-2. Chipped in deep. Chase thought about playing it. Leaves it for Andrew. Andrew backhands one for Costa. Costa Can't corral this. Gets help from Adams. Adams tied up by 2. Coach Graham. Up along the goal line, centered. Taken by Ryan Skate. Into the corner. I'm still with it. Cycled in behind Chase now. Keeps first one there. Rims this around for Day. Honda gets this. Chipped in past Liam. Behind the goal line now, Ryan. First one there. Rims it off for Adam. Ryder takes a hit. Moves the puck out of the zone. Honda still with it. Gains the neutral zone. In deep. Chase plays this. Rims it around for Liam. Liam with a little bit of rim. Turned over. Shot. Blocked up in the netting by Costa. Ball's line with Urania and Grenville. Penny in to take the draw. Penny thrown out. Ball in to take the draw out. Honda with this. Tries to turn up ice. Taken by Penny and ball. Through the middle of the Kai. One hands it to himself. Kai throws the brakes on. Turns this over. And you get a penalty here? Oh, maybe not. I didn't see the signal, but it's a whistle, and it's going to be a draw in the Honda zone. It's off, one by Honda. Penny with a stick lift takes this away. Penny in the corner, tied up by 2. Ball comes away with it. Ball skates around as that poked off his stick. Easton gets back, picks this up, gets a little pick from Granville. Easton skates in. From the corner, Easton takes a hit. Penny slides this up top to Granville. Granville D to Duraney. Parker walks down top of the circle, shoots, scores. Arts his line with Langen and Fink. It's up one. Tripped in deep. Not straight onto the middle, though. Langen picks this up. Goes the brakes on, turns over. And tries to go middle, taken by Fink. Fink throws this, hits the ref's gate, goes right up in the air, stays in the zone. Puck in deep on Langen. But takes this. Langen pokes to the left. Right up behind the net. Jack with it. Rims one. Fink on him. Fink has Day. Day off the boards. Too far for Kale. No icing them. Kale ties this up. Goes down. Hondo with it. Chip past Liam. Through the middle. Arts can't take this. Hits the skate. Comes to Kale. Kale flips this in deep. Arts doesn't quite get there. Hondo with it. Arts with a hit behind the net. Day with a hit. Far side. Puck pops free right to Hondo. Chip past Ryder. The exits with it through the middle, flipped in deep, Chase out to play it. Down his backhand, tucks it in for Langen. Langen in the corner, comes up the near boards now, cuts through the middle. Jack goes far side at the dot, throws it in deep. Ryan's first one there. Ryan lays the body, pucks chip past him. No Ryder picks it up. He cycles it along to top the coops. He sends one a few feet wide. Andrew comes down for it. Andrew in the corner, skates this along, gets help from Montea. Andrew comes away with it behind the net. Tries to go up top to Coops. Rolling puck. Costa gets there. Sends it back down for Andrew. Andrew turned over. On the tip through the middle. Ryan picks this up in front of the Fox bench. Over to Andrew. In front of Chase. Andrew settles it. Tucks it back down behind Chase now. Andrew through the middle. Connects with Coops. Coops. Red line. Deep. Out to play it. Andrew almost gets there first. Costa on it. Andrew calls for it. Costa gives it to him. Andrew turns the corner, drops one in the corner now for ball. Ball skates around the circle, skates to the middle, skates to the other circle. Gates around the net. Back in on the Coops shot save. Ball thrown out. Penny will come in and take the draw. Nope, Kai. Face off one by Honda. Down low, Kai takes this away. Avoids the hit. Kai turned over behind the net. Wow. Honda cuts through the middle. Parker stands him up. Oh, Parker's going to get a penalty here. Parker's going to get an elbow. Ox to the PK here. It's like Hearts and Thornton with Fink and Langley. Delaney for an elbow, 2 minutes. Hartson takes the draw. Wins this in Langen's feet. Jack gets there, rims this around, not out. Down low now on Langen's stick. Nope, Honda takes this away. I'm in that, rimmed up to the point now. Hart's within it. Puck chips down. Hart slides this, not out. Honda with it now, back in it in deep. Walks the blue line, sends it over to his partner. Shot wide, tipped wide. Honda with it, down low. D to D. Up to the point now. Shot blocked back there. Looking down low. Harts. Kale sees this. Kale goes. Kale reads this. He's in on the breakaway. Shoots. Saves. Ah!
Man, so close.
Puck shipped by Adams out there with Toyster, Coops, and Kochel. Honda through the middle. In. Ryan picks his pocket. Ryder takes the puck, flips it through the middle. Honda with it. Enters the zone. And Taya out there now. Ryder forces them wide. 30 seconds left on the PK. Up down low. In the corner now. Andrew. And Taya chips it. Oh! Jake gets stood up. Gets the puck out of the zone now. Kai's out now with Antea, Granville, and Krochel. 15 seconds left on the PK. Puck on Andrew's slip. Throws this out of the zone. He's got Kai up at. Kai's going to win this race. That'll do it for the power play for Honda. Kai's got Penny. Slides it to him. Penny shoots. Save. Penny around the hit. Honda with the puck. Kai to Braxton to Ball. Ball. Slides one through the middle. Too high for Penny. Granville steps down for it. Sends the one wide. That's played along by Kai. In the corner now with him and Ball. Honda chips this ahead. Langer skates it out of the zone. In deep. Chase plays this behind the net. Takes a look. Throws it through the middle to Kai. Kai turned over. Honda throws this in deep. Chase stops it on his back end. Leaves it for Langen. Sets a little pick for Jack. Jack comes out far side. Jack, red line, deep. Quick bounce out of the net. Loose in the slot, or in the crease, rather. Honda escapes with it. puck rimmed around. Honda gets there. Cycled in behind Langen. Ball behind the net. With Granville. Honda takes us away. Fans on the shot. Loose in the middle. Ty comes with it. Ty off the glass. That's got to settle. It won't. Icing. It's up one by Honda. Fink pokes this away. Puck top, rim down low. All the way around for Fink. Fink gets there. Moves it along for Kale. Kale takes a look. Through the middle of the day. Day's got Duraney and Hartz. Duraney walks in. Cuts the middle. Shoots. Saved. It's up one by Honda. Net. Rimmed out. Through the middle. Poked away. Right back to Honda though. Still with it in the middle. Thrown in deep. Chase thought about playing it. Coops is going to get there first. Pokes it along. Too far for Andrew. Andrew skates into it, though. Andrew turns away to Coops. Coops knuckle pucks one. Kale gets a stick on this. Chips it out. Day gives chase. Honda with it. Through the middle. Day gets a stick on this. Turns him away. Honda chips in around. Coops seals him up. Puck in deep. Pusher with it. Pusher up the middle now. Goes wide. Around one. Around the D. Ryan behind the goal line with it now. Throws the brakes on. Gets tied up. Adams comes in. Adams tied up as well now. Honda takes this away. Ryan lines up the hit. Puck chipped in. Near side corner. Honda through the middle. Past Ryder. Connects. Chips in. 1-on-1. Gets it with Parker. Good poke check. Puck pops free to Easton. Ball goes wide. Easton taken down. No call. He gets right back up on the puck though. Easton with it. Top of the circle. Shot. Saved. Loose. Puck pops free to Honda. Honda exits with it. Easton swipes at it. Doesn't get it. Turned over to Parker. Parker heads up ice. Parker chips in. Can't corral it. Honda can do it. High in the corner. Parker goes down hard behind the play. Parker's still down behind the play. He's up now. Fox to the power play here. Adams, Hartz, Teuscher, Krochok, Langland. Face on one by Ryan. Mason picks this up, moves it to Langen. Jack walks the blue line over to Andrew. Andrew back to Langen. Langen drops for Ryan. Ryan sends one through, tipped over the net. Honda with it. Tries to chip out of the zone, not successful. Ryan sends this down low into the corner. Ryder gets there, backhands one along for Andrew. Andrew takes a look, backhands it back down low for Hartz, rather. Up the rim, that's going to get out. Langen picks this up in front of the Fox bench. Jack takes a look, backhands one for Andrew through the middle. Andrew turns this away, goes back in the D zone. Now he accelerates to the middle. Andrew enters the zone, slides it over to Adams. Andrew goes and gets it done. Tied up by 2. Ryder comes away with the puck. Up in the corner now. Kochov with it. Slides it up to Langen. Langen with it. Sauces one over to Ryan off the boards. Ryan gathers it. Down for Adams. 1 minute left in the power play. Langen with the puck now. Over to Ryan. Top of the circle. Ryan walks down. Shoots. Jack races over. He's not going to get there. Puck in the neutral zone. Langen with it. Langen backhands one along for Andrew. Andrew's got Kai through the middle. Kai off his stick, off his glove, back to his stick. Kai turns away over to Penny now. 40 seconds left. Braxton down low for ball. Ball centers one, misses. Penny comes to Fink, shoots. Shoulder save, puck in the corner. Braxton on it. It's help from Fink. Braxton pulls this forward. Still tied up. Ball in now. Ball comes away with it. Ball tied up. Penny into help. 20 seconds left. Power time. Ball with it. Kai in the middle. Calls for it. Shot. Glove save. Up, thrown out. Chase all the way over for it. Sauces one up. Ball. It's not going to get there. Hondo rips this in deep. Chase plays it behind the net. That will do it for the power play. Luke picks this up. Even strength now. To Fink. Sauces one misses Kai. That's going to be on net, though. Goalie's going to have to play it. Kai races over for it. Day on it. Kai backhands one along the Coops. Coops. Granville down low. Kai with it. Kai turned over. Run in deep now. Chase plays this along. Rims it around for Day. Skips through the middle. Turned over. Shot. Scores.
Let's go, Eva.
Let's go, Jay. Get one back. Up in the feet. Honda takes this. East side. D to D. Kipped in deep. Chase thought about playing it. Parker rinses around for Liam. Liam can't get this out. Hart's with it now. Hart softly for Parker. Parker for Kale. That's going to be a nice one.
Oh my God.
In the corner. Rochoff. Toysher. Coops. Dumpster. Ryan over to Mateo. To Adams. That's going to be too far. It's going to be icing.
So great.
Ryan thrown out. And Taya in to take the draw. Tied up in the dot. On the east side. Coops gets a stick on this. Andrew picks it up. Andrew through the middle, misses Ryder, but that will do it for the period. Honda just takes this into the corner and turns away with it. Langen and Fink. Taya, Adams, Tusher.
Let's go, Bridger.
Face off one to Fox. Fink on it. Red line, keep. Adams picks this up, takes a look, skips over his stick. First one's there. And Taya in the support. Taya with it. Tries to pull it to himself. Does. Takes it now by Hunt. Through the middle. Gets past Ryder. Drops this. Ryder gets a stick on this. Slows it down. And on Fink. Takes him wide. Centering pass.
Let's go.
Balls line with Granville and Duraney. Jack, soft chip, taken away by Honda. Chipped in deep, ball with it. Tries to move along the boards. Granville with it. Slides it through the middle, ball to Penny. Penny with it. Goes through the middle, drops for Kai. Kai back to Braxton. Braxton centers one on net. Goalie covers. Honda tossed out of the dot. Easton wins this forward. Honda's going to get there first, though. Tips through the middle. Granville gets a stick on this. Honda's offsides. Vince's own draw now for Fox. It's off one to Kai. Up top to Granville. Over to Parker. Parker. Sends one tipped by ball over the net. I think with this, Honda exits with speed and on Granville. Takes him wide. Shot. Chase sucks this up. Deeps with it. The glass to Antea, skips over his stick. Ryder gathers, slows him deep. The first one's there. Nice. Nope, that's going to slow down. Andrew picks this up. I'm in that. Andrew half down. Ryan, Ryder, Mason, Parker, and South one by Honda. Honda comes out with it. Chipped in deep. Chase sets this up behind the net for Andrew. Andrew over to Ryan. Ryan around the line. And there's with Parker. Slides one over to him. Parker shoots. Save. .133 left in the power play. Face off one. Andrew with it. Andrew ups down. Goal line. With the puck behind the net now. Slides it up top of Parker. Parker settles this. Sends one through. Tipped. Wide. Sent all the way down the ice by Honda. Chase outs play it. Sets it up for Parker at the goal line. Parker takes it behind the net. 1:10 left on the power play. Parker to Ryan. Ryan enters the zone. Cuts through the middle. Poked away from him. Gets it back. Slides it up top for Parker. Off his stick. Parker gets back. Parker tied up. 2-on-1 now. Andrew races back. Chase. Chase saves that. Awkward save. I think he caught it under his elbow. .45 seconds left on the power play. Langen with the puck behind the net. Moves it up for Kai. Kai through the middle to Ball. Ball enters the zone. Goes wide. All the way around the net. Comes up to Jack. Langen walks the blue line over to Kai. Kai drops it back for Jack. Jack sends one through. Tipped wide. Penny with it. Slides up to Kai. Kai goes around one. Gets tied up. Puck comes to Braxton. He moves it to Langen. Langen over to Fink. Throws one through the middle. Doesn't connect. Kai skates into it. Kai at the hash marks. Takes the drop to Langen. Goes to Fink. Fink. Back seconds left. Sends one through. Hits the post. Shots. Couple shots. Save. Penny with the puck behind the net now. Slides it to Kai. Kai takes a hit. Turned over. Langen picks this up. Jack off the glass to Kai. Kai has his stick lifted. Puck popped off his stick to Langen. Langen has his pocket pick. Fink takes the hit. Puck not in deep. Honda with it. Fans on it. Goes around Fink. Shot saved. Through the middle to Day. Day enters. Sends it in deep to Harps. Day turned over. Dale gets a stick on this. Day with the rest of the puck down to Parker. Over to Granville. Shot. Glove save. Arts wins this. Fox takes it, Honda takes it. Poked in past Parker. Chase out to play it in the corner. Rims this around. Day doesn't get all this. Shot in. Blockered away right to Kale. Kale through the middle for Day off his stick in deep. Goalie out to play it. Tucks it behind the net. Honda exits. Chipped ahead. Granville pokes this away and Taya on it. Taya's got Toysher with him. Taya. Shot. Oh, sexy. Honda thrown out of the dot. Ryan's line with Andrew and Costa. Face off one to Costa. Sends a shot through. Blocker down, loose in the middle. Honda takes this. Exits the zone. Thrown in deep now. Chase out to play it. Skips over his stick. We're right to Andrew. Andrew rims it through the middle. Hits Ryan. Ryan got Ryder up ahead. Taps one to him. Ryder enters to Ryan. Shot. Save. High on this. Slides it. Picked off by Honda through the middle. Connects off the stick. In around Andrew. Centering pass. Chase slides this through the crease. Andrew on it. Centering pass. Shots blocked by Penny. Ball overskates this. Cracks it. Skates into it. It's got Kai up ahead. Hits him. Kai enters. Sends one that doesn't make it all the way through. Into the corner. Ball with the hit. Honda with the puck. Thrown in deep. Hits Andrew. Pops back to Kai. Kai goes wide at the red line in deep. Ox changes. Honda with it. Through the middle. Chipped in deep. Tank on it. Fans on this. Goes to Langen. Langen drops one back for Jackson. Tank goes wide. Has his stick hacked. Turned over. Day gets there. Doesn't get it out. Puck comes to Langen. Langen to Day. Day regroups it. It's got Kale up ahead. Kale through the middle. Just over hearts the stick. Comes to Langen. Langen enters. Comes from behind the net for Day. Day moves it along. Gets tied up. Nobody there to help him. Honda flips this out. That might be on Chase. He's going to have to play it. Rainey with it. Throws one up ahead. That hit. Oh, that definitely tipped. That definitely. Yep. Kale cuts this off in front of the Fox bench. Slides it for Ryan. Ryan on it to Kale. Shoots. Toe save. Comes to Parker. Parker moves this down low. Adams on it now. Slides this down for Ryan. Or not for Ryan, for Intea, rather. Puck gets past JG. Throws it right back in. Fox ties up. On the near side now, in deep. 9 minutes left. Should be a nice cut after the next whistle here. Parker with it. Parker picked off. Chase moves this into the corner for Granville. Granville off the boards. Bouncing puck comes to Braxton. Braxton slides to Ryan. Ryan enters with speed, goes wide. Shot, save, comes back to him. Shot over the net. Coop slows this in deep. Fox gonna have to tag up again. Goalie plays it. Still offsides. All right. Halfway through the second, that'll get us to an ice cut. Start of the second half here. Conveniently enough, exactly halfway through the second period. 8:30 left. Face up to the left of Chase. Score is tied 2-2. Looks like we got Penny's line out there with Langen and Kochop. Under with it. To the point. Out of the zone. Adams gives chase. He's not going to get there. Under with it. Chipped off the glass. Braxton knocks this down. Tries to avoid the hit. Turned over. Through the middle. Hits Ryder's stick. So Penny is out now with Ryan and Ryder. So it looks like our first change to the lines. Koisher to Adams. Skips over his stick. Penny gives chase. Rimmed around. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan goes down to the corner. Centers one. Doesn't make it through. Honda with it. Behind the net. Penny with the hit. Penny on the puck. Tied up by two. Honda players gets help from Koisher. Behind the net. Honda comes away with it. Fans on this. Ryan goes to the back with a hit. Puck still in the corner. Puck free to the middle. Ryder with a beat on it. Moves it up to Andrew. Andrew back down. Over to Adams. To Langen. Shot through. Kicked it in the corner. Adams up top to Langen. Langen over to Andrew. One on him. Andrew rides the blue line to Langen. Langen shot glove save. Now it's Kai and Taya and Ball with Delaney and Graham. On the with it. Off the glass, out of his zone. Tips to the middle, connects, offside.
Okay, so.
Face off one, Honda, in deep, Parker cuts this out. Up in the corner with Delaney. Goes along, seconds it for Granville. Granville skates out by side, up ahead to Atea. Tries to drag through, can't. Third over comes to Granville. Excuse me. Granville backhands one, picked off, but stuck in the feet. Honda gains possession at the red line. Turns through the middle. Enters the zone. Chipped in past Parker. Parker with it now. Cycles it to Jack. Jack off the end boards for Parker. Parker through the middle. Tips to Ball. Ball exits near side. Ball through the middle. Goes wide. Throws the brakes on. Takes a look. Tries to cycle down for Antea. Doesn't connect. Ball still with it. Sends 1-3. Doesn't make it. Honda exits. Red line deep. Chase plays this along off the glass for Kai. Kai with a little bit of time. Turns away with it. Kai drives wide. Chips around. Side of the net loose. Comes back to Kai. Picked off. Nope. Hooked in the corner. Chipped out of the zone. Finked. Tries to kick this down. That gets past him. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Dave, first one there. Goes off the boards for Kale. He pokes it out of the zone. Hartz gets a stick on this. Puck in deep. Fink with it now. In the corner. Rolling puck. Slides it along for Liam. Liam takes a look. Kick through the middle. Oh, boy. Day with a hit. Fink with the puck. Throws this up in the air. Day moves this along to Hartz. Hartz tries to drag around. Taken away by Honda. Pass doesn't connect. Keeps on it. Slides this along to Kale. Kale fans on this, but gets it to Ryan. Ryan drags around in the corner. Ryan up taken by Hunt. In the middle, picked off by Adams. Adams in the slot. Shot. Chase plays this along. Andrew with it behind the net. Go talk, enters. Drop that puck. Langen takes away the 2-on-1, flips it out of his zone. Coach off. Thought about playing this along. Honda now exits Ryan with the hit. Puck in on Chase. He moves along for Langen. Through the middle, Langen turned over. Tuck in deep. Kochak needed to Langen. Langen up ahead for Ryan. Ryan drags this in. Turned over. Honda with it behind the goal line now. Exits with speed. It's a round ball. Connects to the middle. 3-on-2. Goes wide. Kochak takes away the 2-on-1. Andrew with the puck. Off the glass through the middle. That's going to go right to Ryder. He's got ball and Penny. Ball behind the goal line with it. Easton still on it. Throws this around, hits Inteo, shot, blocked up in the middle. Ball, Inteo, Molyneux, Granville, Guarini. It's off through Granville, tries to move this down, taken away. Inteo gets it down. Inteo rides around the end boards with it. It's hit, still with it. Jake tries to drop, taken by Honda, but right to Parker. He throws this. It doesn't hit the netting. Behind the net, Kai has it taken from him. Rimmed around, past Inteo. Parker stuffs this at the boards. Cycling through the middle. Hits the skate, goes down low. On the end boards. Parks tries to stop this. Granville does. Honda skates out with it. Though, flips to the middle. Kai knocks this down. High sticking. Day, Hart, Storrington, Coops, Fink. It's off one along the boards. Honda with it. Up in the corner. Hart's and Fink. Fink tries to pull this out B side. Pulled back in by Honda. Fink's tied this up. Pops free to Hart's. Hart's cuts through the middle. Hart's has that taken away. Thrown in deep to Chase. Chase rings this around for Liam. Liam takes a look. Through the middle, hits Hart's. Hart's chips ahead. Hart's still with it. He's got Kale in the middle. Puck rims around. Hart's with the hit. Kale in the help. Kale pulls this out, rims it up top for Fink. He can't keep it. Through the middle, Toysher enters the zone. Side of the net, shot up into the net. Face off, one by Honda. Chipped around Ryder. Ryan throws this down. Got stay with it though. In the middle, shot. Chase saves. Thrown out of the zone by Honda. Goalie at the end line. And D to D. Ryder makes him go back to his partner. Thrown near side, cut off by Braxton. Down for Ryder. Ryder in the middle, skips off Ryan's stick. Langen picks us up. Fumbles this. Ryan with the stick lift. Puck out of the zone. Andrew steps, has that poked around him. Ryan gets there, pokes this into the corner, centering pass, nobody home. Adams with it now. Ryder backhands one, not far enough for Braxton. Turned over. Honda with it. The dot. Shot, chase, toe save. Penny backhands one to Adams. Adams can't get this out. Honda with it. Thrown in deep, hits off Langen's pants, goes to Adams. 45 seconds left. Ryan with the puck. Off the glass, looking for Kai. Not going to connect. Thrown in deep, chase out to play it. Sets it up for Langen. Langen through the middle, misses Antea. Thrown right back in by Honda. Face off to Granville, over to Parker. Parker sends one in on net, goal save. Face off, ball over to Granville. Granville sends one through. Side of the net, Kai behind the net. Kai still with it. Goes the brakes on in the corner. Kai rides along the goal line. Back dancing one behind the net for ball. 5 seconds in. No shot. Penny, Toysher, Adams, Delaney, Granville. Ryan turns him over. Ryan with the puck. Drops for Penny. Comes to Granville. Sends one over into the corner. Honda with it in the corner. Flips this out of the zone. Ah, okay, they're saying Granville could have played that apparently. Penny backhands this out of the zone to Ryder. Ryder's got Ryan with Ryder around one, around two. Drops to Parker. Has his stick tied up. Comes to Penny. Shoots save. Penny on the back check with the puck now. Heads up ice with it. Penny in 1-on-5. Goes wide. Side of the net. Now behind the net. Centers one. Had Ryan. Ryan, that hits his stick. Comes up top to Jack. Granville sends one through. In the corner. Penny. Honda. Ryan. Granville holds the wall. Throws it down to Braxton. Braxton takes a look. Tries to go back up to Granville. Hits a stick. Goes to Ryan. Ryan shoots. Close save. It's off down low. Kai doesn't get there. Rimmed hard around. Fink cuts us up with the blue line. Sends this back through. Doesn't connect with anyone. Honda's going to take this. Tries to skate it out and us. Coops with it at the red line. To Fink. Kai tipped in deep. Out of his zone. In the middle. And that connects. Tries to drag through. Does. Coops takes this away in front of Chase. Fink to Taya. Taya tied up. Comes to Coops. He wins it around for Kai. Kai fumbles this. Shot. It goes wide. Centering pass. Connects. Shot through the crease. Kai hacks at this. Gets it out of the zone. Honda brings it right back in. Tries to chip in. Kai picks it. Kai walks in at the dot. Shot. Save. Down low with Hearts. Centers one. Gets poked away by Honda. Chips around Langen. Gets picked up by Andrew. Thrown out of the zone. Now right back in. Oh, no. Oh my God. Tail on it. Flipped in deep. Andrew with the hit. Comes to Kale in the slot. Kale fans on this. Chase behind the net. Rims around for Hearts. Too far. Behind side of the net. Chase saves, covers. Parker throws this out of the zone for Penny. Penny's got Ryan with him. Slides it over to Ryan. Shot. Save. Parker with it. Walks to the middle. Sends a shot that's blocked. Sent down the ice. That's going to settle. No icing. Granville rims this around for Ryder. Chips through. In the air. Puts the netting out of play. Face off one over to Atea. Moves it back to Peeps. Goes to the Fink. Fink through the middle. Hits Kai. Hits his stick. Taken by Honda. Trips through the middle. Connects. In on Fink. Shot. Chase blockers this into the corner. Fink backhands one along. Too far for Atea. Honda on it. In deep. Fink picks this up at the goal line. Honda has to touch up. Fink. Wobbly puck over to Kai. Kai sauces one up ahead for Atea. Off the boards. Jake's not going to get there. Honda turns him away. Through the middle. Kicked into the zone. Oops. Oh, dangerous play. Up in the air. Glove down by Andrew on the bench. One out of the zone by Fox. Too far for Ryder. Braxton gets Chase. Up. One by Honda. In on Chase. Sets this up for Langen. Jack reverses it for Andrew. Andrew through the middle. Oh, doesn't get much of this, but it pops free. Honda throws it back in deep. Chase over to Langen, near side. Langen back behind the net for Andrew. Andrew skates up ice through the middle now. Gains the blue line. Gains the neutral zone. Walks in through the middle. Andrew has his stick lifted out of the zone. Langen to Adams. Adams through the middle. Dangerous. Puck gets free, though. Penny skates this in. Moves it in deep. Braxton avoids the hit. Through the middle. Honda turned over. Ryan overskates this. That's offside. That's the
Bro, bro. What's up, dog?
face off tied up. Hartz moves this to Duraney. Duraney through the middle of Granville. Granville. Day tips in deep. Hartz gives chase. Day goes in after it. Through the middle. Kale gets a stick on this. That's pop past McGee, though. Parker swipes this to Granville. To Duraney. Parker skates this out. Red line, not deep. On Day's stick now. Day in deep. Gale gives chase. Rimmed around. Hartz. No. Kicks off his stick right to Honda. They exit the zone. Day. Duraney. Honda. Stood up. Race wide. Shot. Chase easy saves.
Bro.
Face off in deep. Coops just rifles this. Right to Honda, though. Ty seals the ball, pokes it ahead to ball. Ball, bouncing puck, gathers in the corner. Easton rides this around, gets a little pick from Matea. Turned over. Through the middle, Honda with it, doesn't connect. Coop steps, sends this deep. Going all the way down, icing.
Let's go, Fox.
Croatia, Penny, Adams, Langen, Krochak. Face off up to Andrew. Drops it for Adams. Adams sends one through. That's in! Ryder Adams.
Go, boys.
Penny in to take the draw. Tries to win this forward, taken by Honda. Chipped in deep, hits the linesman though. Honda gathers it in the corner. Andrew on. Recycles this, gets it back himself, bounces over Penny's stick. He skates into it though. Through the middle, off the Ryder's stick. Langen picks this up. Langen backhand one, that's cut off. Thrown right back into him. Ryan picks it up now. Ryan in the D zone. Through the middle. Penny tips this in deep. Gets the change. D to D. The ice, Langen with the body. Tipped in. Chase plays this behind the net for Andrew. Andrew ahead to Kale. Kale goes down, gets the puck in deep though. Chip through the middle to Andrew. Andrew sends this in deep. Lee settles this. Undo through the middle, picked off by Hartz. Hartz sends one through, glove save. I don't.
Let's go, Babs! Let's go!
Hartz loses this. Honda right on it. Sits his own shot. Chase fights this off. Granville behind the net with it. Granville tied up. Gets up Hartz. Poked along. Honda up to the point. Shot. Chase glove save.
Go, Johnny.
It's off. Tied up in the dot. Up in the netting. Honda with it. Turned over. Out of his zone. Hits in Taya. Taya tries to drag this through camp. Honda off the stick and deep. Kai gets back for it though. Kai, tight turn. Comes out with it. Cuts to the middle. Over to Delaney. Off his stick. Delaney can't poke this in deep. Up in deep by Kai now. D side. Kai turned over. Comes to Granville. Granville off the boards to Taya. Jake skates this through the contact. Jake backhands this in deep. Honda exits with speed. Going in. Kitty corner. Big bounce to Fink. It's tied up. Not out of the zone. Fink from his knees pokes this along. Ryan pitches this out of the zone. He fields the puck from Ryder. Goes D to D. There's the zone. Chase. Big bounce behind the net. Fink. Runs around out of the zone. Honda throws this in deep. Fink cuts it off. Looks one to Adams. Off his stick. Hoops through the middle of the Braxton. Braxton pokes it along. And there's 1-on-4. Taken off his stick. Going out of the zone. Andrew with it. Over to Langen. Through the middle. Hits Ryan. Ryan enters. Slides into Braxton. Sends his feet. Turned over. On the win numbers now. Adams evens it up. Goes wide. Pass. Priest. Loose. Penny. Pusher. Ryan skates this out. Red line. Ryan still with it. He's got Langen with him. Tracked it to him. Pick off. Honda with it. Pass Day. Pass Granville. Jack drops for Andrew. Thrown in. Hearts to Andrew. Andrew at the blue line throws the break sign. Sends one through. Save. Loose. Covered. Gay with it behind the net. Granville to Hartz. Hartz knocked out this puck. Loose. Scores! Mason Hartz. Puck long to Parker. Over to Coops. Coops for Antea. Misses him. Puck in deep to Honda play. In the round. Out of the zone. Chase slides this around the dasher. Kai back ends one up in the air. Ball gloves it down. Goes to Honda. Coops with the hit. Puck's free to Parker. Parker behind the net with it. Back ends one along for Antea. Jake gathers. Takes a big hit. Puck out of the zone to Kai. Kai to ball. Ball walks in. Honda exits with it. Taken away by Kai. Kai exits the zone. Tries to sauce one over. Knocked out of the air by Honda. Andrew with it. Over to Fink now. Fink enters. Throws this in deep. Penny's the first one in. Penny behind the net with it now. Cuts through the middle. Drops it for Ryan. Ryan shot. Hits Ryder. Pops free to Fink at the point. Jack off the boards for Ryan. Ryan walks in. Shoots. Saved. Honda throws this out of the zone. Adams. Red line. Pitches it in deep. On net. Going through the middle. Parker takes this away. Parker around the contact. In deep. Penny takes a look. Overskates this. Honda just ices this down. Honda throws this out of the zone. Langen cuts it off. Hits a body. That was clearly offsides. Face off one by Honda. D to D. Drags it in. Chase puts this up into the net. Hanging to Jay. Jay skates this through the middle, turned over. Puck pops out to Costa. He sends it in deep. Pops tags up. Randall in on the floor check. The boards off Day's foot. Back to Honda. Honda skates this in. Hanging takes this. Cycles it. Oops. Granville tips this to Ball. Ball drags through. Knocked off this puck. Honda exits with speed. Fink stands him up, and Taya takes the puck. Taya behind the net over to Parker. Parker around the contact. Flips this. It's going to be nice. Penny in to take the draw. Loses this. That one timer. Stop. Chase. Hartford throws this. That's going to be an icing. Well, maybe not. Might settle. Nope. Icing. Ryan going to take this draw. One by Honda. Hides along the boards. Through the middle. Picked up by Parker. Throws this off the boards. No icing. Penny, first one down there on the forecheck. Tucked in behind him. B picks it up. Far corner. Through the middle. Doesn't connect. Icing. It's off in the corner. Honda with it. Ringed around. Granville steps down. Steals this up. Gets out from Day. One by Honda. Granville with a stick. Gets enough of this. Honda gets it back. In the middle. Next. Send in deep. Chase way out to play it. Rims this around for Hart. Same Day. Day chips it ahead to Mason. Mason enters the zone. Hooked off his stick. Gets it back up. Centers one. Nobody home. Honda with it. Day gives Chase. Honda enters his zone. Shot. Chase goes. Timeout here. Honda, I think. They will go with an empty net here. 6-on-5. It's up one to Andrew. Rims this around. Not out of the zone. Back down low. Rims it the other way. That's out of the zone. Tipped by Honda, so no icing. No escapes with it through the middle. Connects. Far side shot. Chase goes save. Ryan, Braxton, Ryder, Andrew Costa. Rimmed around. Ryder slides this out of the zone. Got Braxton up ahead. Honda gets there first. Fans on it. Penny loves this ground. Up comes to Ryan. Side of the net. Ryan shoots. Wow. Adams gets chase. Doesn't get there. Ryan takes this away. Shoots. Side of the net. Honda back up to the point. Out of the zone. Andrew flips this into the corner. Penny gets chase. Honda backhands this one. Penny almost gets the stick on this. Honda through the middle. Connects. Andrews. Dusts this along the wall. Gets help from Toadsville. Jesus.
He's back in now.
Face off to Langen. Over to Parker. Parker down low in Granville's feet. Granville goes back up the wall to Parker. Parker slides into Jack. Jack shot. Glove save up in the air. Cycled around. Day gets there. Backhands it in deep for Hartz. Hartz behind the net moves it along for Granville. Taken by Hondo. They try to throw it out, and then they do. That will do it. Back here bright and early tomorrow morning. Fox takes on Honey Bakes.
Good job.
Thanks.